Hey Naturalistas, welcome back to my channel. I'm Nia Hope, and if you're new here or you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button like right now. So I'm starting this video off with my hair looking crazy, crusty and dusty with no product in it. Someone in one of my last videos requested to see my hair without any styling products in it, so here you go. It looks a hot mess. So with that being said, let the competition begin. Let's dig into these 8 different custards. I'm starting with Cantu. I was super happy to pick this up because I've heard so many people in the natural hair community talk about this. And look at this. 16 ounces for under $6. That's craziness for this huge jar of leave-in conditioner. And then on top of that, not only is this priced well, oh, by the way, the consistency of this stuff is really great. It's really smooth, not too watery, not too thick. But moving on to this custard, under $10 for 12 ounces. Under $10. Like, that's wild. So anyway, I just like the prices. Before I even use the product, I was like, the prices are great. So if the product is great too, this will definitely be a new fave. So anyway, I'm starting off on freshly washed hair, and I'm just going to take a little bit of this leave-in conditioner and I'm going to rub it all in my hair like so. One of the beautiful things about having really short natural hair is that styling is a breeze. You don't have to sit there for like 45 minutes to an hour trying to come out with a style. So anyway, this is what my hair was looking like after rubbing in the leave-in conditioner. With all wash and goes and using custards, you want your hair to be moist or very, very wet during the whole process. So you want to use warm water. I typically do this routine in my shower, but for filming purposes, I'm clearly doing it not in the shower. After wetting my hair again with the spray bottle, I'm putting in the custard. Now, this is where I know whether a product is going to define my curls or not, because if my curls start to pop the moment I start to put the product in, I know it's a winner. And I could tell and I could feel that this product was defining my curls right away. So I had really, really great feelings and great vibes from Cantu. God bless you. Like, look at this. Look at the bounce back on that. To me, and for my hair, I personally know this is a good sign for me. I am about 4B with a little bit of 4A sprinkled in, and my edges are like 1A, if you can see. They're like straight, bone straight. I don't know why that happened, but that's just how they are. But here's my hair wet. Now the true test is, does it hold? After it's dry, what do the curls look like? They held up pretty well. And to the defense of Cantu, it rained that day, so it was a little bit frizzier than it probably would have been. But let's move on to the next contestant. This is Carol's daughter. And I decided to use the Pracaxi, I hope I'm saying this right, Pracaxi Nectar. It's their leave-in conditioner here. So I'll be using a leave-in conditioner and a custard that goes with all the products I'll be using. This is their custard. It is a cream. And I really don't know how I feel about cream custards. Don't know how my hair is going to respond to this, but I decided to try it anyway because this is all about experimenting. So throughout this video, you will see me mostly using a water bottle to show you guys these different products, but for this particular product, I decided to use the sink. So overnight, I wound up sleeping in a scarf, and I just wet my hair, as you can see here, in the sink in the morning. And what I will say is that I was very skeptical going into this because, as I said, my hair responds to custards that are more so the consistency of what you saw from Cantu, kind of like a gel-like consistency over a cream consistency for the custard. So I honestly walked into this not really knowing what to expect, but we're going to get to the results in just a couple seconds. Here you can see me just putting this leave-in conditioner into soaking wet hair. I will probably say this at least 10 times in this video that wash and goes require wet hair. Wash and goes require wet hair, like soaking wet hair, not like damp hair, like soaking wet hair. If your hair is like my texture, 4B, especially 4C, 4A even, you're going to want to make sure your hair is wet with warm water. And that's why I always suggest doing them in the shower. So you saw me wetting my hair again, and now I'm going in with this custard. And so I'm going to start rubbing it in, and kind of like what I said before, I typically know right away whether a product is working for me and if it's going to define my curls because I will see it and feel it almost immediately. And as I was rubbing this in, I was kind of like, womp womp, this is pretty much doing exactly what I thought it was going to do, and that was like pretty much just suck and not really define my hair too much. And so you see me going in and using my fingers to kind of twirl around some hairs that I thought were like super frizzy and not even trying to be defined even a little bit, which I don't want to have to do when I'm doing a wash and go because it's a wash and go, not a wash and sit and twirl and twist and then go. But this was it fully dried, and I actually liked it. It was really defined, and I was amazed because it's a super soft hold, and it was soft, like just silky soft. And it was also shiny. My hair felt and looked very healthy. And so I actually fell in love with this product unexpectedly. So third product was the Ouidad Now listen, listen. $21.61 for this bottle of leave-in conditioner. Now, there must be tears that Jesus wept in this conditioner and in this custard for it to be $21 and almost $26 for this custard. I really wanted to be impressed by this, but I was just so turned off by the price that I just, even if it was amazing, I'm not sure that I would ever buy it again because that's $50 worth of hair products. Like, no. So anyway, with Ouidad, this is 2 days after my last product with the Carol's Daughter. It was on washed hair. So I washed my hair the night before, and I wound up putting in the leave-in conditioner right here where you can see me putting it in. I, of course, wet my hair first because, once again, say it with me, all wash and goes require wet hair. So I started putting in this leave-in conditioner, and it felt like nothing. No matter how much I put in my hair, it just didn't feel like my hair was like covered. It just still felt kind of dry, and I was like even more turned off. Like the price turned me off, the quality of the product in my hair turned me off. So I'm going in with the custard, kind of hoping and praying that it does something miraculous because it's $25 worth of custard. This better make my hair curl for the next month. You can see it did produce some definition, but there was a lot of frizz involved, and I was kind of just looking in the mirror like I get to walk around unhappy all day. This was it fully dried. You can see it's super frizzy. The curls, the definition is kind of meh. There was a lot of flaking and frizzing that the frizzing you can kind of see, the flaking you couldn't really see, but I just didn't like that product at all. Miss Jessie's. Now, Miss Jessie's is a product that I heard about when I first went natural for like the 700th time years and years ago. And once again got turned off because of the price of their products. I just thought it was like insanely expensive to do a job a product that was less expensive could do. So I bought this coily custard prior to actually filming and thinking about filming this video, and I liked it a lot. So I decided to put it into this video. So I rinsed my hair in the shower prior to filming this to get out the product from the day before the Ouidad. And so, of course, my hair is wet again, and I'm putting in the leave-in conditioner. And then I'm wetting my hair again before I put in the custard because your hair needs to be dripping, like, super dripping when you're doing this. And I kind of wonder with this if my hair wasn't wet enough because I kind of vaguely remember thinking in the back of my head, my hair is not wet enough. But, I did it anyway. And as you can see right away, I'm rubbing in this custard and you can see this definition popping. This is a sign of a good product to me. And I hope it's a sign of a good product to you. With anything that you're using, you should feel results right away or see them. So I was actually really, really happy. Look at this curl in the back of my head. Do you see all those spirals? That's the natural way my hair clumps. And if a product brings out that natural clumping, I feel good about it. And look at this fully dried. It's still shiny. The definition is still there. I actually really, really, really like this product. Not gonna lie. I wound up sleeping on this hair, which you're seeing the dried hair version, so it could have still looked better. But anyway, those were my results. Moving on. Mop Top, the 5th custard I tried. So this is the leave-in conditioner and the custard. I found this product on Amazon. Actually, I'd never heard of it before, never seen it, never heard anybody talk about it. And they have the kind of custard that my hair likes, so I was excited. I was like, "Ooh, this might really work. Maybe I have like just discovered a really awesome natural hair product." So I had rinsed my hair in the shower thoroughly prior to filming this to get the product out from the day before, kind of like I did with the product prior to with Miss Jessie's. And I'm going in with the leave-in conditioner and, of course, wetting my hair again before I'm putting in the actual custard. You can see me just rubbing it in here. I did say earlier my hair is mostly 4B. Ooh, before going into that, this product, you only need a little bit of it because you can see I squeeze a whole lot of it out. I use too much. So you don't have to be heavy-handed with this. I wound up using a t-shirt. Use a t-shirt, not a towel, with your hair always because it prevents breakage, just to kind of take some of that out. But this is my hair fully dried. There's lots of definition. And it was okay. Yeah, it was just okay. Like, there's definition there. It was soft. It was just okay. Product number 6, Mielle. This is another product that I'd heard about and never used, and I thought the packaging was super cute. And it smelled amazing. Absolutely amazing. They have the type of custard that I like. You can see it's kind of like gel-like. I don't really know how to explain that, but I like the consistency of it. Here's their custard. Kind of pricey. But once again, it's the kind of custard that I like, a little bit more watery than I typically would prefer for my hair in terms of a custard, but I was like, I think my hair will respond to this pretty well. So here I am applying the leave-in, or just rubbing it in. And what I was going to say in terms of hair typing, that if you do have a kinkier hair type, like your 4C, or your hair just doesn't want to like be defined in curls, that you can go in and kind of make sure you use your finger to kind of twist it around a little bit. You will have to do the extra work. That's just what your styling is going to have to look like. It might not be as easy as just rubbing it in like you see me doing most of the time for my wash and goes. But you have options. You can rake it through with your fingers. I would not suggest a comb because then you rake out the natural curls that your hair creates, but that's all I was going to say about that. So here's the end result of my Mielle. Um, that's pretty much my reaction to it. It was okay. It wasn't great. It wasn't awesome. It wasn't horrible either. It just was what it was. So moving on to Kinky Curly. If you know me, you know that Kinky Curly is a staple for me. 9 times out of 10, when you see my curls defined and looking luscious and great, it's because I used the leave-in and this custard right here. Fell in love with this product literally years ago, like almost a decade in the game using this. So, as I said, you guys know the drill already. This is something I usually do in the shower, but here I am just using a water bottle. Still works clearly. So I'm putting this leave-in conditioner in. I think this leave-in conditioner is amazing. I use it whether or not I'm doing a wash and go because it just makes my hair feel very conditioned and soft, and I think it adds to the health of my hair. So here's the custard. Here's the magic in a jar. This is my favorite, and I pretty much was comparing all of the custards that I was testing out to this custard right here because it is a staple. Just look at how it beautifully, it just goes in my hair and my curls just start popping, and it's just like this beautiful moment of like, ah, this is too easy to be real. Like, look at this. And I kind of wish that my camera would pick up my curls a little bit better, but this is the best it's doing. It's really amazing. So anyway, this is what my hair looked like fully dried. You can see my curls are popping. It's still shiny. This does have a little bit of a crunch. It won't necessarily leave your hair super soft, but it gets the job done. So the 8th and last product I used was Aunt Jackie's. This is another product that I found on Amazon. And I just thought it was interesting that I'd never heard of it before. Have you guys ever used this? Let me know actually in the comments below if you've used any or all of these products. Look at this. Look at this. That looks very weird to me. I was very, very skeptical because I was like, I don't even know what to call this consistency. It just looks like a blob. So here's my hair. I think I washed it the night before, just wetting it here, and I'm getting the leave-in conditioner, of course, first. It's very watery. Like, look at that. Super, super watery. I was not expecting that, but here goes nothing. I'm going to put it in my hair and cross my fingers and hope for the best. So I'm just rubbing it in like I always do with my leave-in conditioners. And then I'm wetting my hair again. Again, this is warm water. Like, you could just refill it, go to the sink, and make sure you have warm water in your bottle. And I'm using the custard that looks very weird and putting it in my hair. And it looks and feels just as bad as it looks. Or it feels just as bad as it looks, I should say. This product absolutely sucked. This was a dud. Would never, ever buy it again. I wouldn't recommend it to anybody either because it made my hair feel like hay, and it looked bad, and it was still frizzy, and there was like no definition, and this was my hair at the end of the day. So yeah, you could see by my face that I was not here for it, did not like it. Somehow my hair exploded using this product, as you can see, and yeah. So I really thought there would be, and actually really wanted there to be, one conclusive winner in this competition of the custards, but Cantu and Kinky Curly were tied for first place in my eyes. Cantu wins because the price is right. Only $15 for both the leave-in and the custard, and Kinky Curly is an all-time favorite of mine, and so honestly they're 2 products that I will use probably forever now. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to my channel right now. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave me a comment as well, and actually thumbs up this video, and stay tuned for my next one. Thanks for watching.